Here's a step-by-step guide to making the best pizza dough. Ingredients: 4 cups, 500 g, all-purpose flour, or bread flour for a chewier texture. 1½ teaspoons salt. 1 teaspoon sugar. 1 packet, 2¼ teaspoons, active dry yeast. 1½ cups, 360 milliliters warm water, 110 degrees Fahrenheit or 43 degrees Celsius. 2 tablespoons olive oil, plus extra for greasing. 1 tablespoon honey, optional, for a slightly sweeter dough. Step-by-step instructions. 1. Activate the yeast. In a small bowl, combine the warm water, sugar, and yeast. Stir gently to dissolve the sugar. Let the mixture sit for about 5 to 10 minutes until it becomes frothy. This means the yeast is active. 2. Combine dry ingredients. In a large mixing bowl, whisk together the flour and salt. 3. Mix wet ingredients. Once the yeast mixture is frothy, add it to the flour mixture along with the olive oil and honey if using. Stir with a wooden spoon or spatula until a dough starts to form. 4. Knead the dough. Transfer the dough onto a lightly floured surface. Knead the dough for 8 to 10 minutes until it becomes smooth, elastic, and no longer sticky. If it's too sticky, add a little more flour, a teaspoon at a time. 5. First rise. Form the dough into a ball and place it in a greased bowl, turning it once to coat the surface with olive oil. Cover the bowl with a damp towel or plastic wrap and let it rise in a warm place for about 1 to 1.5 hours or until it doubles in size. 6. Punch down and shape. Once the dough has risen, punch it down gently to release the air. Transfer the dough to a floured surface, divide it into 2 equal portions, for 2 pizzas, and shape each portion into a ball. Let the dough balls rest for 15 to 20 minutes, which makes them easier to stretch. 7. Stretch the dough. Preheat your oven to 475 degrees Fahrenheit 245 degrees Celsius or higher, if your oven allows it, with a pizza stone or baking sheet inside to heat up. Take 1 dough ball and flatten it with your hands or a rolling pin into a circular shape, about 12 inches wide. For a more rustic, chewy crust, stretch it by hand. 8. Top and bake. Place your pizza dough on a piece of parchment paper or directly on the hot pizza stone baking sheet. Add your desired sauce, cheese, and toppings. Bake the pizza for 10 to 12 minutes, or until the crust is golden and the cheese is bubbly. 9. Enjoy. Remove the pizza from the oven, slice, and enjoy your delicious homemade pizza. Tips. Hydration. If you prefer a lighter, airier crust, you can increase the amount of water slightly. This will make the dough more hydrated and easier to stretch. Cold fermentation, optional for even better flavor. After the first rise, refrigerate the dough overnight. Let it come to room temperature before shaping it. This slow fermentation process enhances the dough's taste and texture. Please like and subscribe.